Okay. Yeah, okay. I did it. Hello. Hi, Kat.
Hi.
How are you?
Never better.
Is it showing up on YouTube? Let me check.
I don't know.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the inaugural. Yes, okay, it is. The inaugural. Can I say it out loud? Because we censored it. The
I'll say
SSBC. Do you want to say it?
SSB. Oh, it is that. I don't know.
Yes.
Is it gonna flag us for saying smut and slut one time?
No, but you
Because
said
we'll have
it.
to
So
say it
yes,
again.
welcome to the Smut Sluts Book Club. We were really agonizing over what to call it. We were trying to come up with something quirky, and then I think Kat, you suggested this, and we were like, I don't think we can think of anything better.
It's just the accuracy.
Yeah.
Why not tell it like it is?
Yeah. So this is a new book club that we randomly decided to we were just texting and talking about romances and darker romances that we found intriguing, and then we're like, hey, let's just make a book club out of it. So that's what we're doing. And this is the first one on my channel. Next month will be on where are you? Kat's channel.
Yeah.
We have an idea of what we're gonna read. Yes, Paperback Dreams. In case anybody didn't know, which I feel like
I've been gone for 3 months. It's quite possible that no one knows who I am anymore. They're all like, who is this purple-haired bitch?
Your hair's purple?
Yeah.
You dyed it?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
yeah.
up. I thought it was just a filter or the lighting. No! Oh my god. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. Look at you.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Okay, so we have literally no rhyme or reason, no plan, no nothing. Do we?
No. No.
Not at all.
Yeah. Most unprofessional situation.
Yeah, this is very, very off the cuff.
Yeah.
Literally no plan at all. But I'm also an anxious bitch, so I need some kind of structure. So why don't I'll make a structure off the spot right now. We can talk about summarize the book, talk about spoiler free as much as we can and general thoughts, and then we can just rip it to shreds. And also compliment it for certain reasons, which we will get into.
Yeah. Did we even say what the book is yet? We didn't even say what it is. We didn't even say what the book is yet.
Oh yeah, the book is The Sweetest Oblivion by Danielle Lori, I think.
Yes. Yeah. There you go. You're nailing this.
Yes, it is a mafia romance. The first I heard about it just on Twitter. How did you hear about the book, Kat?
So I saw everyone's talking about the second book on TikTok, doing those little videos where they post quotes, and every time I get drawn in, I'm like, oh, what is that from? And it's always from the sequel. So I was like, oh shit, I better read the first one. And then we were back and forth, and we were both like, oh yeah, let's do that. And that's the whole story. That's how it happened.
Yes. Kat sent some very intriguing quotes in our messages. I think we honestly read this just so we could read the second one. And
I absolutely did.
Since we're both audiobook bitches, the second one isn't on audio, which is frustrating. I don't appreciate that. No. Maybe we'll read that for another month, or maybe we'll just read it on our own. I don't know. But yeah, so it's a mafia romance. It follows, should we say Elena or Elena? They pronounced it Elena, so I'll say Elena. She is part of a mafia family. She's the first daughter, and she has one brother. He's older than her, or is he younger? I can't remember.
Yes.
I think he's something. He's a brother.
His brother.
And then she has a younger sister. And the book opens up. Apparently, she did something in her past that was not appreciated by her family. So now she's kind of on timeout.
On timeout.
As a 24-year-old woman or something. And then so then her younger sister is getting engaged to the young Don of another mafia family that they've had issues with in the past, named Nico or Nicolas. And there's animosity between the two of them, with an undercut of sexual tension, obviously.
And mostly sexual tension.
Yeah, mostly yeah, I'm honestly everyone talked about enemies to lovers. I was they wanted to fuck the moment they met each other.
They did.
Don't lie to my face.
I'm pretty sure the only reason that the first thought in Elena's head when she saw him wasn't, oh my God, like, hello, I want to fuck you, was because they were in a church. Like, that was it. That was the only thing stopping her brain from going there.
Like, God will not catch me sinning today.
The threat of God above was like, I can't lust after this man, but like, woo.
Yeah. Okay, this is actually a bit of a tangent, but like I feel like a lot of times in like especially contemporary romances, when people say enemies to lovers, they really mean or like bickering to lovers with like you guys are sexually attracted from the beginning. Like it doesn't really ever feel like enemies to lovers in the way that I think about it.
I want enemies to lovers where it's like the equivalent of in a fantasy where they have like swords to throats. Like I want someone to be like tearing them to shreds, but then I'm also like, it's hard to walk the line though, because then on the other hand, if I read a contemporary romance for some where they're being like too mean to each other, I'm like, ew, like why would you want to date after that? Like that's so mean.
I think for me, I need the animosity to go both ways. Like if the dude's just being a jackass, which happens a lot.
Oh yeah, that's not the same.
Kind of, like it's not like
that's not enemies to lovers.
Like,
that's just
I want them trying to like ruin each other's lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
It's cute.
It's cute.
And especially like, people are gonna take that out of context. I know that's the point. I'm gonna see that like, a clip of that going around. But I think like especially when you have like a mafia setting, like you have the perfect reason to like really amp up the tension and like have it where they're just like sitting at a dinner and they both have like guns drawn on each other and there's like all this tension. But like it wasn't. Yes, but it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that.
No, it wasn't. It was really boring. It was so boring. Oh my God. Wait, my heart just started like really beating.
I know.
Something
wrong with us. Yeah, we basically were talking about how this book club is going to be exposing us for a lot of our untoward thoughts.
That's a really nice way to phrase it.
Yeah, I'm trying to be very like.
That's very, very nice of you. Yes. We're messed up.
So, yeah. Okay, so like general thoughts. Kat, go.
General thoughts were, wow, I feel like this book was a waste of my time. Did I even have to read it to read the second one? If I find out that the answer is no, I might be a little bit upsetty spaghetti. Because what did I even read this for? Let me think. I thought both characters were very boring. Like I was expecting some more personality for people in a mafia romance, a little bit more like a dash of something, a little like whatever. None of that. Little flavor flav. The plot, what was it? I don't know. I don't understand. And yet we got no sex until 60%. I don't know. But like nothing was happening. It's just hot people walking around, going to parties and hating each other, but then also wanting to fuck each other, but then hating each other. And then like I was just like, that's entertaining for approximately 100 pages, and then I'm gonna need to see some
boobs, some man.
Yeah,
boobs.
I would love to see a boob.
Yeah,
see some titties. Yeah. Also, I have realized
a flash of an ass, like something.
Oh, give me like a little side ass, just like a. I don't know what the fuck that is, but give it to me though. I also realized while I was thinking about
you know those like shirts where it's like it's like under boob. Are there like I wonder if there's like under butt pants where you just like have like a hole and it just shows like. Can you imagine? I feel like it's out there somewhere, probably on Shein. This is like so not part of the conversation, but I was just saying, I've been thinking.
Who would wear that?
So many people. I personally would not, but
I take pride in covering my underbutt.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's totally off topic. So like off topic. You were saying, I'm so sorry.
That's like okay. No, now I'm stuck because that's like the most cursed thing I've ever heard. Oh my God, that's disgraceful. Okay. Oh, the last thing. Okay, so I was thinking about this book today while I was like, oh, you should probably like refresh. What the hell is the ending? Because I can't remember. Like it stops the book stops for me after they had like the sex scene that I texted you about, and then I'm just like nothing else. I forgot everything, and that was it. So anyway, I don't know. I just found it
like I think right when they sort of came to terms with their feelings for each other, but like we didn't. Okay, like listen, the whole book is a build up to a wedding. Whose wedding, we don't know. But then we don't see the fucking wedding. And that's annoying.
Not?
No!
See, I didn't remember that. Yeah, no.
That's so... Okay, let's just talk spoilers, because I don't, know.
Yeah.
Essentially, at one point we find... So Elena's little sister, what's her name? Adriana? Gianna? Yeah. Gianna's the other. There's so many Anna names. Like, they're all ending in, like, Anna or A or something. So her younger sister, Adriana, is in love with the gardener. She gets pregnant with his child. And then they call off the wedding, and then they give... I was about to say give Alita to Nico. That's Elena. That's like the misogyny is coming out even in the way.
Essentially,
that is what happened. They were like, okay, well, then I guess you can't have that sister. You can have this one. And then her.
No. It wasn't even just a here, have it or have her. Sorry, that's bad. It wasn't even here, have her. But Nico was like, well, if I can't have the one, I want the other. And he like, I don't even know. Like, I just couldn't get past the fact that like they were contractually signed over to.
Yes, like, they kept talking about like signing contracts.
I know.
I thought it was like metaphorically, but
no, it's not. It was a real fucking piece of paper. I was like, ooh, God.
It was actually like ridiculous. Yeah. So then basically the final like stretch of the book is like them, now they're engaged, and it's like there's like, I don't know if it's like you can say miscommunication, but like they both think that the other person doesn't want them or something, especially Elena, and then eventually they like are like, you're the one I wanted the whole time, and then they have sex, and like there's like a last minute drama because like the whole time basically you find out that Elena had like a fling with some dude, but in her mind he was just like it was just a fling, like it didn't mean anything, but then she got him killed because her family came after him and her and like killed him and took her back to the house or family or whatever when she tried to run away. But then Nico thinks that like she still like is in love with this guy. There was so much bullshit surrounding that plot. I fucking hated that.
Just so much jealousy about someone who was not even like in the picture at all. Like I mean, I don't even think Elena knew the guy's name, right?
No.
Or she didn't tell Nico didn't know it. Like he was just like, what if the guy is still alive? And like, have you met her father? Like, obviously he was dead because he was going to kill Adriana's boyfriend too, right?
Yeah,
like they just were going to kill everybody that wanted to fuck their daughter. So like, I don't know. I just don't understand why he was jealous. He was jealous over nothing, and I just didn't need it.
Yeah, like she, there was like the whole thing with the ring. So she like wore this ring. Was it like a ring he got her? She like won it at an arcade.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. She had this ring to symbolize the guy, but like, I mean, it was really just about like a moment of freedom for her, wasn't it? It wasn't even really about the dude.
I thought she wore the ring as like a reminder of like, don't fuck up or else someone's gonna get killed. Like, you know.
Yeah, which is like a really interesting thing to like examine her guilt around that, but they just used it as like a plot device to make Nico jealous.
Literally.
It was not interesting.
No, it wasn't. It's so old. Like, I don't know when this was written, but it reminded me of like era circa like Beautiful Disaster and that kind of stuff where you're just sitting there going,
oh yeah,
like human beings. Yeah. We can do better. Like we can. Yeah. Come on. Like.
Yeah, there was like not a single man in that book who deserves rights besides Benito, maybe because he like came to help her out at the end where she's like, I want to leave, and he's like, okay, fine. Yeah. And Christian, but we actually don't know anything about Christian, so maybe that's why he deserves rights because we don't have.
That's true. That's true. But from what I know though, from what I've got, the information, I like him.
Yeah, we can just project onto Christian, and isn't that what it's all about?
Maybe we shouldn't read the second book. Maybe we should allow him to remain like God tier in our mind.
God tier, man. Yeah.
The one scene between him and Gianna at the party, though, I was like,
oh yeah,
I can't believe, because there was actual tension there, and the whole entire time I was reading that one scene, I was like, oh, so this author like can write, okay. It's just these characters that we're with are so fucking boring.
Yeah. What was it? Like they were like, Elena noticed them having like a heated discussion, and he like touched her face or grabbed her face or something.
Because she was high and he was not happy about it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
oh my God, I forgot about that.
I was like, wow, okay.
I know.
Oh shit.
Oh, that was a good. Oh my god, I remember
it was good. See,
I have butterflies. I was like,
no, I know from like a paragraph, which just means that like,
yeah,
Danielle Lori's got the skill. She just did not sprinkle it over this book.
deliver
She gave
in
us
that.
nothing.
No,
she did not give what she needed to give.
No. For anyone who's confused, so like Christian and Gianna are like the main characters of the second book. Gianna is like Nico's stepmom in a way, except they've also fucked.
I'm choosing to erase that detail from my memory. What the fuck was that about? I don't
know. Yeah, they're like the same age, but she married his dad, who was like hella like more like older than her, and now she's married to another hella old dude because apparently Nico said she had to, or she like something. I don't know.
I don't understand. I was not paying attention.
I
feel like all of these like minute details were dropped before we got the smut that we came for, and so I was kind of just like flipping through the pages. I was like, where's what I came here for?
Yeah. Fuck the history, fuck the characterization. Where is?
No, I don't want to care. I don't want to know.
Yeah, no, it took a surprisingly long time for them to like do any even like over the clothes like type of shit.
I don't know. Annoying. Maybe the only reason I could come up with that that was like that was because like Danielle Lori didn't want Nico to cheat on Elena's sister with her.
Oh yeah,
as like a moral thing, but like
it's mafia.
He literally shot a man who was right next to her. I'm like, this man doesn't give a shit about ethics.
No.
He's not over here trying to be a good person.
No. No, and here's the thing. Like, we talked about this when we first started the book, which is like, it's okay if he's like a murderer. Like, I can forgive that. But the fact that he's just like a misogynist, like, why? Why?
Yeah, that's icky.
Yeah,
I can forgive it.
Yeah, like if the person deserves it, that like okay, that's so horrible to say. Like if the fictional character that they kill, like if I don't give a shit about them, like that's fine if you kill them, like I don't care.
I'm loving this clarification.
But like if you're being like a misogynist, I'm like, oh, I don't like it.
I just don't feel like their relationship was built on a good foundation, because it's literally just like he thinks she has a great body and she thinks that he looks like, I don't know, hot, strong. I don't really know what her I don't really understand what her attraction to him was, because like my girl could do better, number one, and number two, like I know Nico is supposed to be like tall and like muscular and like when he walks into a room his presence is overwhelming or whatever. I feel like I could have taken him in a fist fight. He gives off a really
you could have taken him in an arm wrestle. You could have taken him in an
I could have done that. I was thinking, if I saw this man like in the scene where he fights Tony over the one girl or whatever.
Oh,
in the bar. Yeah, I'm like, if I'm drinking at that bar and I'm looking over and he's next to me and I get his like bad energy, his weak ass vibes, I would engage in fisticuffs and I feel like I would take him to the floor. He couldn't take me. He couldn't handle me.
No,
I feel very confident about that.
No, that is an entirely accurate assessment. I think you're absolutely right.
Thank you so much. Like I'm tall and long, like a string bean grasshopper skeleton man person, but like I would do a little like bah, bah, and it would be fine. Like how like when you walk past a cat, they go bah, bah, bah. And he wouldn't know what came from. We wouldn't know what hit him. And then I would hit him over the head with the chair, because that's probably how I would have to.
That is like a standard action movie like type of move.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
The fight the fight with him and Tony was also stupid. Tony was stupid. Tony was fucking annoying. The brother.
I don't understand the point of Tony. Like he didn't do anything but just like cause chaos where there did not need to be any chaos.
Yeah. He was just there to like create problems and for Nico to like fight somebody, I guess. Yeah, and then the whole like I don't know, like what is there even left to say? Like it's just not. It just wasn't it at all. Like okay, so like I know that looking towards the second book, it like apparently like everything that happens between Gianna and Christian occurs like during the same timeline.
Oh, as
So
Nico and Elena?
yes, and like apparently like before that, because they have like a history and stuff.
Yeah,
So
I
it's like
did
you
know
start
that.
off, yeah.
You go
So
in,
that would be,
there's like a past and then it jumps forward, right?
yeah, yeah. Which like
Okay.
I'm interested in that because like
Oh, so
he's
that
like
means, does that mean that we're gonna see the scene at the party again? Like where he walks in and
yes, I
if,
think that is what it
seeing that from one of their points of views?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
okay,
And they also was
okay.
married, so that's just like, ooh, the forbidden
Oh, that's a
love.
scandal. That's a drama. That's a
I
scandal.
know.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm
See,
so
this is what I'm saying though. I don't need like when I enter certain kinds of romances like this one, I've reached the level where like I don't need them to be good I just want the drama. You know what I mean? Like I just want the drama. So if in this book either Elena or Nico had like done more like questionable stuff, not to each other, just in general, I would be like, yes, because I just want to feel like I'm watching a real that was not words, reality TV show. So I can just like throw my e-reader down every 5 seconds and be like, oh my God, like that's what I want. And this book, I kept a straight face the whole time. I was like dead inside. There was nothing going for me. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and I feel like even when you got to like the sex, it was I think honestly, like looking back on it, I was so like happy it finally happened that I was like willing to get over the fact that it wasn't that great. I was
Did I not literally when I got to the first one, I voice messaged you. I was like, I'm here. It's finally happening. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like so it felt like we'd run a fucking marathon. Like we did
that. Though.
Like forget about Elena and Nico. Like we deserved that.
I needed it. I needed to feel the reward for my struggles.
Yeah, it was just like the one thing about the book that deserved rights. Shall we say it? I mean, the club is literally called Smut Sluts. I feel like we might as well. Like everyone knows what we're here for.
Okay, so anyway, the choking? You said to say it! You said to say it.
I was okay. Yep. Cool.
Stop! Oh my God.
Yeah, that was like a thing that was enjoyable for us. Oh fuck, man. Oh my God. Yeah, it was. I don't know. Can you say something?
Okay.
It was not appreciated.
I would say it was appreciated.
Yes, I would say it was.
See, also choking subsection category A, also hair pulling, because
yes. Okay, there was one point where this is like the only time I was ever like attracted to Nico. I think the whole time. Like other times I was like, yeah, okay, I can see how that's objectively attractive. Elena's hair is in a ponytail. He wraps that shit around his hand twice.
Oh, she's on the no. Wait, we need to set the scene. We need to paint the picture. She's on the couch. She's got her hair up in a ponytail. It's very long. He comes up behind her, wraps it around his wrist twice, not once, twice, and he tilts her head back. If this book was just that scene, just that singular scene, 5 stars.
Just 5
out of 5. Oh, 10 out of 5. A million out of 5.
An entire star and half out of my 2-star review was because of that moment.
I gave 1 star for hair pulling and 1 star for light choking, and that was my entire. I was like, otherwise, give it nothing. Give it nothing.
No,
what did it did not give me anything, and so
nothing.
I say give nothing in return.
Anything, Kat. No,
so what do I have to return to it? 0.
No. Exactly.
That was the only part of their entire relationship I supported. Anyway, yes, hello. What's up?
I was just gonna say someone said Christian Gianna's
what does the moon face mean?
Well, I don't know what the moon face means. Maybe we're just dumb.
Maybe it's like I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's like a side-eye type thing. I'm so sorry, TV. We're like we talk a lot of shit, but there's nothing going on up here.
No, I'm not up to date on the lingo.
Yeah,
I'm not hip with
I have
the
a thing. It means
times.
it's like maybe sexier. I do hope they get to the sexy stuff earlier in that book.
Not
I
to
really
expose you, but did you? Well, earlier and also more. Didn't you get the ebook and like count how many times you found?
Yeah.
Can I say it?
Sure.
Okay. She texts me. Daria texts me and goes, "I got the sequel," and I use like the little word counting feature to count how many times the word cock shows up. And she was like, and it's a lot more than this first book. And so I was like, okay, great. So we're definitely gonna read. But the fact that you got it just.
No, this is actually what happened. I typed in that word and then nothing. It was mostly like, oh, he had a cocky grin or a cockish, like whatever. And I was like, okay, fine. So then I was like, oh, it's not gonna be sexy because they always use that word whenever they're describing male genitalia. So I was like, okay, if there's a lot of sex in this book, then it should show up a lot. So then I looked at the word kiss, and that's where I hit the jackpot. Just saying.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're kissing. We're kissing.
Yes. But no, I would like read through the scenes a bit. Like, okay, it goes beyond that. It goes like,
beyond. Okay.
I'm doing like the
and let me
kind
ask
of like
you. Is this kissing? Is it platonic kissing, or are we actually kissing because we're not just fucking like?
Oh, absolutely not. Like literally in the first like
that was the
I
other
think, like,
thing
on the first page.
that,
He basically is like Go ahead.
That was the other thing that basically or that annoyed me was when, well, because it was always like what we're doing is like platonic. Let's platonically kiss, so I can prove to you that doesn't mean it. Like, number one, shut up. Number two, shut up. Also, like just. Shut up, like just do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
I am not a patient person. I'm not a patient person. I need someone, like if I am in here going out here these days, in this day and age, I've gone through a character development. I've gone through a growth. I read a lot more romance than I once did. And these days, if I am entering a smutty romance to read the smut, I want the smut and I want it now. Okay? I'm not out here trying to wait. I'm not here, like, slow burn is great. I love a slow burn. I do still believe that slow burn is superior. However, if I'm in the mood to read about the sex, I want to read the sex. Immediately. Page fucking 1. Maybe page 2 so that we can have some time to, like, get to know who's involved. But, like, literally.
Open up on the opening up. Like, I want to know.
I'm spreading those book cheeks, so you might as well be spreading yours. Like, come on.
Yes, I just agree with that. Yes, exactly.
Thank you.
And that's the thing. Like, I feel like if you wait too long, the sex is inevitably just gonna like let the readers down. Like, unless you pull some like absolutely wild shit. But even then, like,
unless you're the love hypothesis. In that case,
baby, you
whatever
you want.
Whatever you want.
Oh my
God. But this book, no, she didn't get there fast enough. She didn't get there fast enough. And then when she did get there, well, because that's the other thing. If you make me wait too long, I'm gonna judge your smut harsher. I'm gonna be meaner about it.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes. Sorry, you stalled for a second, but I heard you. Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Like, yeah. And
therefore, when we reached the
all I'm thinking about is like this. Yeah.
What are you thinking about?
75% mark when it finally happened. Oh, I was thinking about the hypothesis.
Oh, fair enough. I'm always thinking about the love hypothesis every goddamn day.
And it was like, those like quote bot Twitter accounts where like people just like put up a quote every day or every hour or so. There was one quote from the 16th chapter. It was during a certain moment where I'll just say it. She was talking about like how big he was, and he was like, "You can do it. I believe in you." I was like, "Oh, shut up! That was like, now this is gonna turn into a love hypothesis, like, just like gush because it was so fucking good.
I'm editing the vlog that I read it for. I have just like a little montage of me listening to the audiobook that's just cut up to be all of the times that I fully screamed. Like I'm just in in my
doing the same fucking thing. It's hilarious.
I'm in my empty house just walking around going, ah,
yeah.
ah, ah.
Yeah.
Like, I
No,
can't
the
keep
love hypothesis is insane. And like the fact that it was like a whole fucking chapter, like that's what I want for my romances. Like I don't want, like, if you're gonna like hold back on the smut, you better give me a whole fucking chapter.
Give
worth.
me pages on
Yeah.
pages. It took me 3 sittings to get through that chapter because I had to keep getting up because I was like,
I actually was like sweating. I felt the sweat trickle down my back. It was bad. It was bad.
Just like someone's
but
tracing your spine, but it's just you sweating.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It was. I hope that people realize after this live show what this book club is about. Like, this is just the first one. Like, I feel like we're gonna get a lot more comfortable as the months go on. By like the 5th live show, we're gonna be just like straight up, just like talking about dicks.
Talking about dicks.
What else?
Yeah.
So what else can we say about the sweetest?
Oh, speaking of dicks,
yes.
Nico's dick.
What about
the
it?
Scene,
I'm forgetting.
Unimpressive. But no, the big sex scene, like where she gives him a blowjob for the first time.
Oh yeah, that was so dumb.
What in the fuck? What in the fuck was that? Number one.
So dumb.
Number one, Miss Elena over here going, I was salivating while looking at his cock. I was like, said no one ever.
There's no way ever.
Not a single, no. Shut up. Shh. Okay. Shut up. Okay. Also, that entire transaction between them, and I use the word transaction deliberately because it gave it was very weird vibes because she's like, fully into it. She is in the nude, going all in. My man's over here is wearing a dress shirt and his tie still. I don't even know if he like fully took his pants off. I'm unclear on that. I was like, and I didn't even realize it was happening because I just assumed that he had gotten unclothed until she's like, and I reached up and I stroked his tie. And I was like, why? Where? What? Like, you mean you like got off your man and you walked over and you like stroked his tie? And I was like, oh no, it's still on him. Oh, okay. And for what?
Yeah. I mean, she could have at least like done some like yanking around with it.
Literally,
if you're take control. There should be a purpose.
Wait, why am I about to write this scene better than Danielle did? So basically, all you had to do in order for me to be okay with him keeping his shirt and tie on is because she's supposed to be like the nice like princessa, whatever, is have her walk in the room and get on top of him and grab his tie and like, because part of his attraction to her is that she like talks back to him, which like she does frequently. And I was like, okay, great, stand up for yourself, ma'am. Like, don't put up with his bullshit. But like she still is very much in a submissive position, partially because of like how their family mafia culture works. I don't even know. And partially just because of who she is. So like if the tables had turned and she'd walked in and like,
that would have been good. That would have been very good.
I would have given the book a whole nother star just for that.
Wasted opportunity. Wasted.
Perhaps I have a career that I should be considering in writing smut. You're not wrong.
Lena, we agree. Yes, Lena. Yes.
I agree. I can't.
Like, the other thing is like, I don't understand like all these like smut romances or like whatever, where like it's usually the girl who like hasn't done anything. For example, in this situation, never given a blowjob before. How was she good at it the first time? I don't understand this. Like, you're not gonna be. You're not, and that's fine.
No.
But like, I don't understand.
I want awkward.
Yes.
I mean, I know in this book's case, like maybe that's not the move, but like, I want awkward. Like in the love hypothesis. When Olive is very inexperienced, and like she's number one, she says that, and he's like, "It'll be great. We'll work through it together." But then he also doesn't make her do anything. I was like, anyway. In conclusion, read the love hypothesis.
Read the love hypothesis.
The way I'm never gonna stop talking about that book. It's gonna.
I totally agree, and I feel like maybe
I
don't know if authors think it's gonna like somehow like make us think that like they don't have a good connection just because like the first time they have sex or try something it's not going to work out. Like that's just realistic.
I think it would be better. No, it's realistic, and also like if a couple has an encounter that's not 10 out of 10 perfect, and then they continue to like communicate with each other, and like it's not like something that ruins their entire relationship. I'm like, oh, okay, so y'all are solid together. Like y'all, you know, like I would respect that even more.
Yeah, I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's like annoying. It actually takes me out of the story. So I'm like, there's no fucking way. And like, fuck you for writing that. That makes me angry. It does. It really does.
Fuck you. You wrote a good blowjob scene? Fuck you.
Oh man. It just was not. The more I think about it, the more I realize I'm like, maybe I should give it like 1 star. No, but I reserve 1 star.
I was like, I can't give it 1 star because then that means that I would have given Credence by Penelope Douglas more stars than this, which that can't be a thing that happens.
Should we talk about Credence? Should we talk about how Credence was like sort of like the stepping stone to this book club?
Yeah. I have no one but my problematic mountain men to thank for this one. I hate all of them. I hate everyone in that book.
Everyone in that book was true. That book was just so.
I feel like I should give it 1 star. I don't know what I was thinking giving it 2. I don't know. I don't care. But like,
yeah, I have a review coming up. Not a good one, or not a good review. That book coming up, so I'm gonna save most of my thoughts. But the overriding thought is depraved, and just like like at some point we must ask ourselves what can be done and then what should. And the second question is more important. Even if we can do something, should we? Should we? I don't think so. I don't think so. We probably shouldn't.
I saw people talk about. No, you shouldn't. I saw people talk about that book, and they were like, either you're gonna like it or you're not going to. And I was like, all right, fair statement.
Yeah.
Who's out here? I don't want to judge, but like, who's out here reading this and going, yeah, 17-year-old girl, 35-year-old guardian, like full like parental unit replacement, plus his 2 sons, all age gaps.
What's the Shane quote, the unsolved quote, where it's like, anytime you have to explain why something is an incest, it's probably not great. It's probably not great.
It's like probably not great. And then I saw some reviews that were like, yeah, the plot's not good. First of all, what plot? But like the smut is worth it. Is it?
The other thing is like it's so sad because like the main character in that book is like in such a vulnerable position. Like she's actually been like emotionally abused and neglected her whole life.
She's also a literal child. She's a full child. She's 17.
Lena, sorry. Police cars, exactly. The sirens should be going off. They're coming for you. Like I don't like, especially like, listen, like when I read, like there are definitely books where like I let my morals fly out the fucking window, but like I can't with this one. Like I can't. Like I'm looking at it.
Because every element of it was just like I felt like I should be calling someone.
Yeah. I felt very. I was like,
oh, this is fictional. This isn't real. But if it was real, hello.
The FBI agent in my computer was looking at me every day, like, "What the fuck are you?"
I'm like, I'm calling CPS. I don't know. Just oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't care that she turns.
It was like, and it was so funny. It's like with the happy ending. Yes. That makes it worse. Like they're just standing around waiting for her to turn 18, like fucking predators. I hate it. I hate it.
It was the worst. No, the happy ending made me want to just. Wait, what?
No,
I'm giving this shit 1 star. I'm going on Goodreads right now. Why did I not give? Hold on. I think my thought process when I rated it, I was like, you know what? This book was so like balls to the wall crazy. Like I have to give it props for like keeping up with the bit. But like, no, I don't think I do because the bit sucks. Like, don't.
What are you doing? It was just like.
Okay, we're back to 1 star.
Like that's the thing. Like there was so much dissonance between like the scenes that she would have like with the guys and like how sexual they were and how like I don't know, like, and then like the moments where she was by herself and literally was like, I was like worried about this girl. I was like, she needs to go to therapy. Like there's actually
she needs really somebody. Yeah.
Yes, and like it was so fucked up. Like when the uncle was literally like, she needs like a guardian.
I'm so sorry.
It's father.
It's a step uncle. Step uncle. That's a very important step uncle.
Sure.
As they made sure you
he literally in his head is like, she needs a father figure. Like, she needs someone she can go to. She needs someone to emotionally like be stability for her. I'm like, okay, so then why are you trying to fuck her? Why?
Oh, because the heat rushed to his dick and he couldn't take it anymore. All that heat.
I literally couldn't stand it. And the fact that the guy she chose is the worst one. He's the worst one.
He's a fucking gutter rat. That boy was feral.
Not in a sexy way. Not in a sexy way.
No.
At all.
No, I'm talking like straight out of a New York City fucking drainage system. Kind of like one of those like monster rats that you can only find in the city, and you're just like, you shouldn't be alive.
I will take your word for it.
Yeah, it's gross. It's gross. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Are we supposed to find this boy hot? Are we supposed to find this boy attractive? There's no way.
No.
He needs therapy too. Does he ever go to therapy?
The whole family. Put the whole family in therapy.
Every fucking person. And then move them all to separate states. Yeah. I don't want them in the same jurisdiction.
Yes.
Like,
then God. Throw the uncle in jail. Throw the uncle in jail while you're at it.
Throw the uncle in the ocean. I don't want him.
It was so like. I was like, you're supposed to tell me that every single one of them just like lives happily ever after as a cute little family after every single one of them.
Every single one of them have seen that woman's vagina, and they're all just like, "Oh, hey, girl, what's up?" Like,
yeah,
this is my.
It was just like this is like a family that I found. I'm like, this is not Lilo and Stitch.
Like a little like
this is not
Ohana Sunday dinner.
Shut up! Like,
I know. I was like, when they're all living together, like a little picturesque, like cutesy family, and how do you not know?
How okay, imagine when that kid grows up. How are you gonna explain to that kid, the uncle, Jake, how is he gonna say, oh yeah, you're my grandson, I've also like fucked your mom? To his grandson. How's he gonna explain it? I fucking can't. It's so bad.
It's too much. It's too much. You know what that book taught me? Put a positive spin on it. That book taught me that I have a line. I have a line, and that is over the line for me. Yeah. I can't.
Yeah. It was truly just like
hard pass.
Yeah, it was bad.
And now I never want to read another Penelope Douglas book again. So
no. I the only other one I've read is Punk 57. I don't plan on continuing this Penelope Douglas journey. I'm just gonna scoot out the back door.
Yeah, I'm right behind you. I was gonna read Punk 57, but then the one, like, again on TikTok, God love them, the one quote that I keep seeing like passed around is when they're in like a principal's office or something, and the girl is sitting on the guy's lap, and the principal's like, yeah, get off. And the dude love interest is like, she only gets off my dick when I tell her to. And I was like, I'm not about that. I don't know. That gives me like a bad feeling.
That's valid. It's valid. I honestly, you know who's a romance author? This live show is just evolving into just general romance stuff. I really want to try Mariana Zapata, but I know she's like the queen of slow burn, and I don't know if I could do it. I honestly don't think I could.
I was at Barnes and Noble the other day, and they actually are selling her books now because they have like they have like smut talk, like book talk, smut tables out. Fully like displays with like fire spicy romance. I've seen
the book talk tables, but I haven't seen like smut talk tables.
I went to 2 in my area, and both of them had like smutty romances from book talk, and they had like Penelope Douglas, and they had
the word smutty like in their bookstore in the.
It might have been spicy, but like it was like with like a little. It was a lot. They had like Penelope Douglas. They had Katie Robert. They had Mariana Zapata, and her books, fucking huge. Like I almost bought one of them, and I was like, this is like an actual, like I could kill someone with this. I'm just gonna read it.
Which one was it?
They had a few there. I was considering the Wall of Winnipeg because that's the one that I see
I've
the
heard
most
so
people.
many good things about that one.
I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot. But then I'm also kind of, I know there's like an ice skating one, and I don't give a fuck about football, so I feel like I might go for the ice skating one instead because I feel like that might be better for me. But even still, they're both. They're like goddamn dictionaries. And I'm a little concerned because I'm gonna have to be in a very specific mood for that shit. To wait that long for the goods, for what I came for.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah. I think I tried to read From Lukov with Love.
Yeah, that one.
And then I think I realized how much I did the same thing. I looked up like sexy words. I was like, when does it happen? I looked up
when's it gonna happen?
Yes, I looked up like I don't know what I looked up. I looked up all
I like how your first two are so very different things. We have kiss over here, and then she's like, nope, straight to cock.
I think it was like page 500 when they finally had sex, and I was like,
no. See, because if that's what's gonna happen, like that's fine. I'll get with it, but I need the characters to be absolutely baller. Like I need to care so much about them. And I just don't know if I have that in me. I don't know if I have the emotional capacity to care about two fictional humans like that. If they're not going like I don't know.
Sex for my own entertainment, and I don't care. It's Cat's mom.
That sounds terrible. In certain situations, I've got an agenda. Okay, I'm reading.
Yeah.
I'm reading with intention. I'm not just like willy-nilly in here, like yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, let's see what Victor has to say.
Hi,
Would
Victor.
you like to read with a really good emotional plot? I don't think that's weird.
That's not weird.
I just don't. I mean, I don't know if I know any like off the top
I don't
of
know
my
if
head
I don't. Oh God.
Yeah.
What constitutes a smut? Like, are we talking just like a regular romance, or are we talking like?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, like, emotional is like it depends on the person. Like for me, like when I read Love Hypothesis, I felt super emotional reading that because I could relate to Olive and her struggles so hard. But like other people would read that and like not really think of it as an emotional read.
Yeah, that was very emotional for me. I felt every emotion I've ever felt in my life.
So I don't know, but to answer.
Can I just say I think I know it's not weird. I think you should read The Love Hypothesis. I think you should read The Love Hypothesis.
Yeah.
And I also think you should read The Love Hypothesis.
Yes.
Oh, I read Neon Gods by Katie Robert, the Hades and Persephone one, you know?
Wait, say it again. You stalled for a second. What was it?
It's Neon Gods. The
Hades
and retelling. Yeah. I cried. So maybe read that. That's pretty smutty. A little BDSM
Let me pull up my own Goodreads shelf and let me look.
Okay.
Let me look.
They were like talking about a sex dungeon, and I started to cry. So that was maybe try that, Victor.
Tried to cry because you've never been in one.
No response.
Oh man.
That's just a wreck for you. That's another book that has a lot of choking. So
which one?
Maybe put that on your Neon Gods. He chokes her quite constantly. I was like,
ooh, okay. Let me see. Emotional. I can't really say. Mangas? What? Share with the class, please.
Victor, what are you reading? Share with the class.
Yeah. Victor. What? No, we're not gonna judge. We have no right to judge.
Mindfuck series.
The Mindfuck series. Oh. Is that a story about a woman who is something? No,
Is she the serial killer? Wait, I gotta write that down. Hold on. I need a goddamn paper.
Hold on, let's look this up.
Wait a second.
Mindfuck series.
Boop, 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 boop. Here we go.
Who's it by? Ooh.
Oh yeah, because if you type Mindfuck.
Is it by Gabby Moore?
Is that what it is? Oh, look at that cover.
Are you looking? Is it the one by Gabby Moore? Is it the same one? A Bad Boy Romance with a Twist.
Yeah. I just saw the word pegged.
Okay, let me screen.
Wait, I don't think this is it. Is this it?
It has TW. Does that stand for trigger warnings? What does that mean? I'm stupid.
What?
This one. Does that stand for trigger warnings?
That's fine. We just read The Sweetest Oblivion. We just read Credence.
Yeah.
We both read Credence. Nothing can touch me now.
We are well prepared.
I've never been more prepared for anything in my life. Oh no, it's not by that person. It's by
Victor. Please recommend. We'd like to know the name. Give us a name. Okay, yes, it is trigger warnings. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we want names. We don't care how wild, how depraved.
Oh no,
how
I found
ridiculous.
it. I found it.
You did?
It's not that. It's this.
Okay.
I'm seeing a little ass on the cover. Okay, hello. It's got a 4.47. That's high.
Under ass.
Under ass. Oh no. Oh my god.
I'm not finding it. What's it called? What's like the actual title?
The Risk. Here. Wait, let me send it to you.
Okay. Maybe we'll read that for like one of these.
I
like
mean,
a 1 month or something. I think we already have like a pretty good lineup. We've got.
I've got a list.
Yeah.
It's an ongoing list in my phone.
Every day, Kat is like texting me like, "What about this one? I think yesterday you recommended a priest one, so that'll be fun." All you Fleabag hotties out there.
I'm literally watching season 2. Why is Fleabag season 2 my comfort show?
Okay, you know the one thing that everyone looks over in season 2, like the one line, like everyone talks a lot about the hot priest, but when he's drunk and she walks into the place, and she says, "Sorry, she says something, father," and he says, "Don't call me father, like it doesn't turn you on just to say it." I don't think any man will ever compare. I don't think any line will ever compare. I have ascended.
That scene, far superior to the confession scene. I'm saying it. I've said it. But the confession scene also lives in my mind rent free. I'll never get it out of my head.
Yes, the fact that like they made that, like, it was a beautiful decision to have her like push away the camera when they're going at it. But fuck you.
I know.
Like one time I actually want to watch, and she like fucking cockblocked.
The one time I actually want to watch. I know. Oh god.
Like I've watched her have sex with so many mediocre, inadequate men.
I know.
So annoying. So annoying.
Good times.
Ugh.
I don't even know what else there is to say.
Let's see, is there anything else to say about Sweetest Oblivion? I feel like we got hella off topic.
Because there's nothing to get into in that book.
Like it just didn't give.
So boring. It did not. It did not.
Well, maybe next time we have a live show, we'll have read the second book, Maddest Obsession, and we can tell you guys like what we thought of it.
Maybe. A little progress update.
Yes. What's the next book that we're reading? Kat.
It's the one that. Is it the one that we decided on it, right? Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot. Den of Vipers.
Yes. Another TikTok choice brought to us by Kat. I actually know nothing about that book. Like,
I only know that I see it constantly, and I can't tell if people like it or hate it. Like, I don't know.
Is it poly?
I think it's reverse harem. I don't
know why. Like, I
don't know. I almost want to say it's like gonna be. I don't think it's a mafia romance, but I feel like it's like a group of like. I don't know. They're doing some business. They're doing
like some underground,
shady
folks.
Something bad. And then I also looked it up, and I'm pretty sure it's like 600 pages. So. Yeah.
Okay.
Better fucking once again. Better deliver and quickly.
Yes. Yes. I mean, if it's a reverse harem, like every other chapter, it's got to be someone.
It better be. It fucking better be.
Otherwise, once again, excuse me, I ask you, what is the point? I pitched this idea to Kat, but I feel like on one of these live streams, I don't know when, if we want to do like the 10th one, if we get to that many, fingers crossed. We have to like live on a live show. We have to like write something ourselves, like you and me. I swear to God.
You can write something and I'll cheer you on from the sidelines. I don't think.
Oh, how about this? I'll write it and then you have to read it out loud.
Fine. Oh, fine. That's fine. I don't give a shit about. Yes.
I'm gonna make this as uncomfortable as possible.
You cannot faze me. Do not forget, I read like after in videos. I've read 50 Shades of Grey quotes in videos. There's nothing that can touch me now.
Yeah.
I've seen the worst.
True.
I've walked through the fire.
True. That's true.
Yeah. I'm a powerful bitch.
Okay.
And I could take Nico goddamn Russo to the floor. I just wanted to get that in time. Okay.
Okay. I think that's it.
Yeah.
This is a very short live show. Sorry, y'all. We just didn't have a lot to say about this book. It was not that great. It was not all that. And a bag of biscuits.
It's not.
So, yes, we don't recommend. We hesitantly recommend the second one, but then again, we haven't read it. We just like assume it's better because
it has to.
It's a low. It's a low.
It can't be worse. It cannot be worse.
No.
So.
Yeah. There's something very spicy about like dirty cop meets falls in love with I don't know, like mobster princess party girl. There's something about it. It's got some flavor that this one lacked already.
Yep, already.
Yes. Snowfield, yes, of course. Sorry, going this way. We will be doing it again. This is going to be a monthly thing. The next live show will be on Kat's channel. I can't fucking point. That channel, this channel, her channel. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. We'll be reading Den of Vipers. And we'll catch you guys next time. Thank you for coming. Yeah. This was super fun.
Yes.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you for doing this. Bye.
Hope you read some good smut. Better than this.
Better than this.